simple game, and you can play it solo, so that's nice. So, the gist is, this town is overrun with monsters from the classic Universal monster movies. So, this time, we have the Invisible Man, we have the Wolfman, and we have the Mummy. But there are other monsters you can play with, and, it really adds nice variety and makes it feel fresh every time. So, I need to defeat these monsters while keeping the villagers safe. Each monster has certain steps I need to do to first weaken them and then defeat them. So, for the Invisible Man, I need to collect evidence from these different locations: the inn, the barn, the mansion, the laboratory, and the institute. And I need to deposit those things at the precinct. And the evidence are these items on the board. There's 3 colors of items: yellow, red, and blue. Each is a different type of thing, but we don't need to be too detailed about that. So, once I have collected the evidence, then I need to be in his space and attack him with red items that equal 9 or more value. Each item has a number on the top. Yeah. So, that's Invisible Man. For the Wolfman, I need to get blue items and place them in these spots to make an antidote. And the blue items need to be valued at 1, 2, and 3. And I need to do that twice. Once I do that, I can take the antidote and then get into his space and throw 6 red at him while I have the antidote. I don't want to pick up the mummy card right now because I have the tablets on there. So for the mummy, there are 6 tablets numbered 1 through 6, and on the card there are spaces numbered 1 through 6. So I need to move those stones into the correct order, and then get into his space with 9 red and attack him. And the way I move these stones is throwing yellow items down. So, yeah, that's just the gist of the game. And right now, the mummy is the frenzied monster signified by this fire. So, yeah. Okay. My hero this time is the inspector, who has 4 actions, and their special action is that I may place my hero in any non-water space with the monster. So that could be really handy if I do all the steps I need to defeat someone, but maybe they're across the board. This can just make me go straight to them, so that could be handy. Or I could help protect a villager. And the actions that I could be taking, I can move to an adjacent space, taking any number of villagers with me. I can guide one villager to or from an adjacent space. I can pick up any number of items in my space. I can advance a task by using an item at a specified location. Or I special action. Okay, and I don't know if I mentioned it, to put down the items in the laboratory for the Wolfman, I need to be at the laboratory, and to put down yellow items for the mummy, I need to be at the museum. Okay, so since I am playing alone, the terror marker starts at 3. If a villager dies, it goes up by 1. If I die, it goes up by 1. If it reaches past 6, I lose. Also, if I run out of monster cards, I also lose. So, Invisible Man starts at the inn. The Wolfman starts at the mansion. The mummy starts at the museum. Okay, enough explanation. So, let's go. And I should say I placed 12 items on the board to start. So, okay. I'm gonna move, pick up, and that is my 4 moves. So, monster phase. Okay. Well, I already have the reincarnated soul, the soul sign, so that doesn't really matter. Move the hero with the soul sign 3 spaces toward the mummy. Man, okay. Off to a good start. 2, 3. Okay, so I'm right next to them. So, the cards tell me what monsters go, and there won't always be these monsters in the game. So, yeah. Anyway, Wolfman moves 1, and that puts him in my space, and he attacks with 2 dice. 1 hit. Okay, I'm gonna throw an item at him to defend myself. Okay. There's no Dracula, and Invisible Man moves 1. Okay, my turn. I am going to try to stay safe by getting some more items, so I'm gonna move for 1, pick up for 2, and then I'm just gonna move 1 more for 3, and I think I'm just gonna stay there. Okay, and I should mention, this number up here tells you how many items you draw from the bag and place on the board. Yeah, okay. monster phase. Finally, we get some items. 3 items. So we got the docks, camp, and museum. And then we also place Dr. Reed at the Institute. And he is trying to get to camp, which is way up here. Okay, so frenzied monster moves 1. So the mummy reaches me and attacks with 2 dice. No hits. Cool. Okay. My turn. I am going to move, pick up for 3, and then move for 4. Monster phase. Okay. I'm going to move the frenzied marker to the next monster, which is Wolfman. So now he's the frenzied monster. And each villager moves 1 space toward their safe location. So he's going to move there. But that puts him in more danger, so that's unfortunate. Frenzied monster moves 3 spaces. So he only needs to go 1 space to be with someone, so that's unfortunate. I can't defend him since he's alone, so he's gonna roll for 2. Wow, no hits. Okay, that's very lucky. Cool. My turn. I'm gonna pick up. Since I'm at the laboratory, I'm gonna throw down a blue item just to get some progress on the board. But I don't want to get rid of too many items for defending myself. So, man, I keep forgetting how many moves I've done. Was that just 1 move? So 1, move for 2, and then move for 3 and 4. Monster phase. 2 items. Laboratory and camp. Okay. The mummy moves 1. Invisible man moves 1, so that puts him in my space, and he attacks with 2 dice. No hits, but there is an exclamation point, and that means move the invisible man 2 spaces toward the closest villager. Well, he's already in that space, so we're good. Okay, my turn. I'm going to move and move, so that's 2. So Dr. Reed is at his safe location. So I get a perk card. Overstock. Each player draws and places 1 item from the bag. I will use that right now. So, Institute. So let's see, that was 2. So I'm going to pick up for 3. And move Gonna throw this at him. So I'm safe. My turn. I'm gonna move, and pick up monster phase. Wolfman moves 1, and the frenzied monster moves 1, which is Wolfman again. So he reaches me and he attacks with 3 dice. 2 hits. Okay. I'm gonna throw down these 2, so I'm safe. But I'm gonna be in danger when I spend these. Okay. My turn. I am going to I'm gonna throw down 2 yellow while I'm at the museum, so I can move 2 things on this board. Okay, so that's 2. And then I'm just gonna move and move to try to get away from them. Monster phase. 3 items. Church, the docks, and the barn. Place Professor Pearson at the cave. And he is trying to get to the museum. Okay. So he is in danger. So the mummy moves 2. That takes them to me. And mummy attacks me with 2 dice. 1 hit. Okay. Frenzied monster moves 2, which is Wolfman. That puts him in my space as well. And he's going to attack for 2, so I could die this turn. Oh, okay. Well, I died. So I go to the hospital. And the terror marker moves up by 1. Okay. So, my turn. I'm gonna move, pick up, and move. Monster phase. 2 items. Precinct and laboratory. Wolfman moves 2 and attacks with 1 dice. Exclamation point, that is basically a hit, so I need to throw an item at him. Okay. Invisible man moves 2. Oh, that's toward the villager. So that puts him with Professor Pearson, and he attacks with 1 dice. No hits. Okay, very lucky. So, my turn. Gonna pick up. And I just need to protect that villager, so I'm gonna go up there. So, picking up was 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully he stays alive this turn. Monster phase. 2 items. Mansion and theater. So, Wolfman moves 3 spaces toward me. Well, that puts him with me. Okay, the frenzied monster moves 1, but that's the Wolfman who attacks for 2 dice. 1 hit, okay. myself, but I'm in danger. So, my turn. I'm going to move, guide, and move. So I am still in danger. Hopefully I don't die. Hopefully if they attack, they don't hit. Monster phase. 2 items. Got the barn and the inn. Place the invisible man. Here. Place the invisible man at the location with the most items and discard all the items there. So, the inn and the barn are tied with 3, so I'm gonna choose the barn. So let's get thrown away. Okay. So, mummy moves 1. Okay, cool. My turn. I'm gonna pick up for 1. Move for 2. Guide him to the museum for 3. And that gets me a perk card. Late into the night, the current player takes an additional 2 actions. I am going to use that right now. So that was 3 moves. I'm going to say that's my 4th move, and then my 2 extra move and pick up. Okay, monster phase. 0 items. Okay. Since I have the soul sign, I move myself 3 spaces toward the mummy. So that wasted my last card. Okay. So, Wolfman moves 1. And Invisible Man moves 1. But luckily I am safe because I'm not being attacked. So, my turn. I'm gonna move for 1. And I'm gonna throw down 2 items for moves 2 and 3. And then I'm just gonna stay right there. Two items. In and shop. So the Wolfman is gonna move 3 spaces toward me. So that's really annoying. Okay, so he's with me. And since he is the frenzied monster, he is also going to attack me with 2 dice. 1 hit, so I'm still okay. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna get out of there. So, 1, 2, pick up for 3, move for 4, monster phase. 2 items. Tower and church. Okay, again, place the invisible man at the location with the most items and discard all those items. So he's going to the inn, and those are thrown away. The mummy moves 1. Okay, cool. My turn. she is trying to get to the camp. Okay. Frenzied monster moves 1. Okay. So, my turn. I'm gonna pick up and then move, and guide. Okay, monster phase. 3 items. The docks, tower, barn. I'm gonna place Fritz at the tower, and he is trying to get to the Institute. Okay, frenzied monster moves 1. Okay, cool. My turn. I am going to move over here to pick up these items. So that's 2. And then move. And pick up. So, I have 2 villagers with me to keep them safe and lots of items now. Monster phase. Okay, 3 items. Camp, mansion, and institute. And I'm gonna place Elizabeth at the mansion. And she's trying to get to the tower. So, I gotta get these villagers safe. Frenzied monster moves 1. And he's gonna move toward me. Okay, so we're still alive. We're still good. My turn. I'm gonna move, guide her to camp. So that's 3. Since she got her safe location, I get a perk card. This one allows me to skip the next monster phase and draw and place 2 items from the bag. I'll play that right now. But I still have 1 more move. So I'm gonna move as my last move. And I'm skipping the monster phase because of my card. So I'm gonna draw 2 items. The docks and tower. Okay. So my turn. I'm gonna pick up. And then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now it's monster phase. 0 items. Wolfman moves 1. And frenzied monster moves 1, which is also Wolfman. Okay, this is dangerous because if he rolls an exclamation point, he bites everyone in the square, and I can't defend the villagers. I don't think if they get bitten. Maybe I can. Well, let's see what I roll. So 3 dice. Okay, so no hits, but 2 bites. So I need to check the rules and see if I can defend against the bites on the villagers. Okay. If the power symbol is rolled when the Wolfman attacks, Wolfman bites everyone in his space. Each hero and villager in the Wolfman space is hit. Okay, so heroes may discard items to ignore the hits as normal. villagers are immediately defeated. Okay, that's unfortunate, so I lost 2 villagers. So terror level goes up by 2. 1, 2. So if 1 more villager dies, or if I die, then I lose. Okay, well, let's do this. My turn. Since I'm at the laboratory, I'm gonna put down 1 blue item, another blue item, a 3rd blue item, and a 4th blue item. So that made good progress on making the cure for him. Okay, monster phase. 3 items. The inn, the barn, and camp. Place Malifa at the camp. And she is trying to get to the shop. Now she's in danger if the invisible man decides to move. So Wolfman is already with me. He's gonna attack for 2 dice. I can defend that hit from him. Okay. But he's also the frenzied monster, so he's gonna attack again. 1 hit. I will throw that at him, so we're good. Okay, my turn. I am going to put down this 3rd and, 6th and last item. So I have made the cure, the antidote, and luckily I am in his space. And I have an item, a red item worth 6. So I'm gonna throw this at him. And he is defeated. So I am going to move the frenzied marker over to the invisible man. Okay. So that was 2 moves. 3 and 4. Okay. Well, I hope that Malifa is safe. 3 items. Church, museum, and laboratory. Place Dr. Granley at the laboratory. And he's trying to get to the precinct. Well, luckily I can pick him up. Okay, invisible man moves 1. And since he's now the frenzied monster, he moves 1 again. Okay. Well, this is a bad spot to be in. Okay. This is gonna be an interesting move. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move, 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 move. So that way Institute, and Precinct. Man, I am running out of monster cards. I gotta defeat these guys. I'm gonna move the frenzied marker to the next monster, which is the mummy. Okay. I'm gonna move each villager one space toward their safe location. Well, that is dangerous. That puts both my villagers in the space with a monster. Luckily, the Invisible Man is not attacking this turn, but the mummy gets to move 3 and attack with 2 dice. So 1, 2, and he's with me, so he's going to use 3 dice to attack me. Wow, no hits. Amazing. Okay, cool. Okay, my turn. I'm going to guide them to me. I'm going to... Actually, no. I'm going to move, guide him. So that gets him to a safe place. So I'm going to take a card. So that was 3 moves. Place a hero in any non-water space. I'll save that. So that was 3, and I'll just move for 4. Monster phase, 0 items. Invisible Man moves 1. And Frenzied Monster moves 1. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna move and guide her there. So that's her safe place. So that's 2 moves. Overstock. Each player draws and places 1 item from the bag. I'll use that right now. Institute. So let's see. I did 2 moves. Okay. I'm going to use my taxi ride to take me to the precinct. It's okay. I'm still at 2 moves. I'm going to throw down some evidence for 3, and then throw down another piece for my 4th move. Hopefully I don't get attacked because I only have 2 things to defend myself with. Monster phase. 3 items. Laboratory, precinct, and church. And place Renfield at the docks. And he's trying to get to the hospital. Okay, Frenzied Monster moves 2. So that's the mummy. Okay, mummy reaches me and attacks with 2 dice. 1 hit. So, gone. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna pick up for 1. Move for 2. dogs. And he's with a villager now, so they are in danger. Okay. So Mummy moves 1. Okay, my turn. I gotta go rescue Renfield. So, 1, 2, guide for 3. And, man, I'm gonna lose because I'm running out of cards. And pick up for 4. Okay, 3 items. The laboratory, the museum, the inn, and place Lucy at the theater. And she is trying to get to the mansion. Okay. Frenzied monster moves 2. Oh no. Okay, that puts him with Lucy. And he's gonna attack with 1 dice. If he hits, then I lose. Oh, okay. We are good. Wow, okay. So, my turn. I'm gonna move. So I'm at the precinct. And then I'm gonna throw down some evidence from the barn as my 4th move. Monster phase. 3 items. Barn, camp, and mansion. Place Wilbur and Chick at the shop. And they are trying to get to the dungeon up there. Okay, frenzied monster moves 1. Okay, my turn. I can do this. I'm gonna throw down this evidence from the inn. So I have all the evidence I need. Okay. I'm gonna use my special ability to place myself in a space with a monster. So I'm going to the Invisible Man, and I am throwing red items at him. And he is defeated. So, okay. So that was 3 moves. And now I'm going to use my special action again for my 4th move and go to the mummy's space. I'm not going to win this, but, got close. Monster phase. 2 items. The mansion and the barn. And the frenzied monster is going to move 1, but he's already with me. He's going to attack for 2 dice. 1 hit. I'm going to throw that at him. So I am good. My turn. I'm going to guide. And move. And move. So that's 3. Lucy is at her safe location, so I get a perk. So I can move any monster 3 spaces. So I will save that for now. So let's see, I did 3 moves. So I'm gonna move. So that's my 4th move. Monster phase. Okay, this is the last monster card. So, 2 items. Laboratory and the inn. Okay. monster phase. Technically, I have lost since I ran out of monster phase cards. But I guess I'll keep going. I'll reshuffle these and see if I defeat the monster or if anyone else dies. Okay. Monster phase. 2 items. Graveyard and graveyard. Okay. Mummy moves 1. My turn. I am going to move, pick up, move, move. Monster phase. 3 items. The inn, the precinct, and the church. And Maria is going to go to the barn. And she's trying to get to the camp. Frenzied monster moves 1. My turn. Okay, I'm going to throw down 3 yellow. Okay. And I guess I'll just stay there. Actually, okay, I'm gonna use this card to move the mummy 3 spaces away. Cool. Monster phase. 3 items. Shop, inn, and mansion. And I'm gonna place Fritz at the tower. And he's trying to get to the Institute. Okay. Frenzied monster moves 1. My turn. I'm gonna move, and pick up, because I want yellow items. Okay, monster phase. 3 items. Oh, so many villagers. Barn, mansion, and camp. And Elizabeth is going to be at the mansion. And she's trying to get to the tower. Okay, Frenzied monster moves 1. And attacks with 2 dice. Okay, this could be it. This could be what kills me. Oh, 1 hit. Okay. Psh. Maria. Or Elizabeth. Elizabeth died, so the terror marker is maxed out, so I lose again. So I lost because I ran out of monster cards and because my terror level passed 6, so I lost. The village is overrun with these monsters. Very sad, very sad, very sad. Anyway, I hope you had